We're going to win it bigger than ever before.
Donald Trump tonight looking to close out a fourth straight primary victory.
We're going to have a gigantic victory here in South Carolina. We're going to show crooked Joe Biden and the radical left Democrats that we are coming like a freight train in November.
The former president leading the Palmetto State's former governor, Nikki Haley, by 28 points in a recent poll.
I need you to get out and vote. I need you to take 5 people with you.
Haley ramping up her attacks on the GOP frontrunner in the race's closing hours.
Donald Trump cannot win a general election. Look at every single poll.
But even as Haley vows to fight on through next month's Super Tuesday contests, the Trump campaign pivoting its focus to the general election and looking to make inroads with a key group of traditionally Democratic supporters, black voters, 92% of whom supported Joe Biden in 2020.
He has to make a genuine effort, genuine appeal to the black vote, the black community, and sell himself as a better alternative to Joe Biden.
That effort hinges on activating voters like Yvonne Ramsey and her son Anthony. Neither voted in 2020. Both say they plan to support Trump Saturday and in November, citing the economy as their top issue.
I've seen the benefits of being under Trump, and I see the benefits of being under Biden. And I like the benefits of Trump.
The Biden campaign responding tonight to Mr. Trump's outreach to black voters, calling him in part a poster boy for modern racism. Lester?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.